Come closer this way. Come closer this way. I want you to look at this. Come and see this. You can't see from where you are. You need to see this. Come closer. Amplitude. Praising each of their names, each bigger than a stone, as meaningful as moon, more precious than price, each greater than its sable weight, dropped in midnight's river, to radiate concentric circles of sound wave. Hear a dove place a note in the mouth of a nightingale. Gift to the shell of the ear, carried across time, across water, to where we are now. Palm to the skin of the river, a portal through which we and those behind step through. Excuse me. After Farrow and Ball, number 1. Silvergate, Renaissance, Arcade, Orangery, Ranelagh, Brocade, Samphire, Aranemy, Upark, Lotus, Saint-Antoine, Peony, Twirl Trellis, Tessela, Brockhampton Star, Hornbeam, Roslin, Ringwold, Helleborus, Paisley, Jasmine, Ocelot, Blostomer, Bumblebee, Amame, Wisteria, Shushakubai, Yucatori, Atacama, Feathergrass, Tourbillon, Hegemony, come sit. 4 walls provoke me first. Then bars appear to a score which demands I sing the single note of my wedding ring. Faithful, I obey. I honor, yet save love. Next, I take the costume of my wedding dress down from the highest shelf, and dusting it of its ignorance, I hold it to the trace of my outline. The looking glass sees me as ghost before my time. My sunken eyes, my skin of ash, my lips of lusterless desire, with which I mouth the words to the vows he wants to hear. Till with his key, my husband enters what is mine. And the room learns the word cold. And one magpie flies past the window. And though I laugh to put him off the scent of what it means to pay for a sow's purse with silken ovaries, I know that something has to change. So when he leaves, forbidding me paper and pen, prescribing me eternal rest, though I wrap myself in the silence of our barren marriage bed, I am plotting. Dark and sleep steep themselves in dream. And yet I am estranged from each of them. When the moon turns witness and the stars are her accomplice, I rise from my resting place, and with the gleam of an idea in my bare hands, I slay the bleak dog who has followed me, devoted down these slow grey years of matrimony. Grief on my hands, I grind its bones to dust and mix the dust with tears to make an ink. And with the half-moon nail of a fingertip, I write and write and write the story of my life on each page of wall. Each word a spell of yellow. Each metaphor transforming the vision at the window. Till in the mirror's length, I see my skin luminous, my hair aflame, my lips the shade of what separates us from the dead. For what woman could live with herself if the only thing she feeds with sweet meats from her own dreams is the bleak dog who faces her? One who haunts the faint white pages of the book she'll never write. One who'll never understand how the mistress of a line can seduce you from your sleep, keep you restless as a test of what commitment means. For what woman could forsake the love of paper and pen any more than her own reflection? I know I couldn't. And so you see, I had to lay the dog to rest. Oh, no, sir. I'd do it again. I tell you this with every inch of my word as witness, that I was here. I am. I do exist. I want you to find a word on the piece of paper that you connect with that's written down, and I want you to write something. The first thing, trust yourself. I want you to write on the paper. Anything that you heard that made you think, made you reflect, made you think about the power of words to you. Broad stripe, chromatic stripe, plain stripe, tented stripe, closet stripe, drag. Broad stripe, chromatic stripe, block print stripe, drab. Note to the luminaries of the school yearbook. It took 10 years after playground taunts, fistfuls of shadow, then morning's glint on the jagged edge of a stolen pint of milk, for time and distance to offer their philosophies, a place where words might understand me differently. My finger tracing shelves marked A, Auden, B, Baldwin, C, Colette. Then words rose to the surface. Haunt, hunt, hurt. Yet trust urged me to move on through quiet rooms of reflection, past safety and sanctuary, searching, till the name Sartre, and freedom is what you do with what's been done to you. It took 10 years more to reach the letter W. Walker, war, wild, and each man kills the thing he loves or tries. I decide to take the yearbook from the dusty basement shelf, and I find the page where you reside. Eyes or shame, hidden by shades. I take paper, glitter, pen, glue, scissors. I recast you into rightful rainbow light. Your high cheekbones almost sharp enough to cut your own stereotypes. Your face in this light revealing an unsaid something, a longing you could never name. Please come further round. I want you to see this. Money, Mississippi, 1955. Journalist. Do you have any bearing on this case? Mamie Till Mobley. I do know that this is my son. Not body, not bodies. Right, my black-skinned, light-eyed son. Born breech, head heavenward, feet facing south. Chicago-tongued, quick-quipped. More than a John Doe in a notebook sketch, kept by policemen as evidence of what injustice won't admit. Don't tell me we walked all the way from Jubilee to Jim Crow to arrive at a place where a boy can still enter a store with a nickel for candy and leave with the dust of his name in a small paper bag. Let me tell you, what happens to any of us, anywhere in the world, had better be the business of us all. Write this. I chose an open casket to let the people see what I have seen, not as a title for a painting. Write this. A painter's brush will never author features as a mother's body does. Write this down till our name, the hinge of a word you'll need to measure the distance between what is and what should be. Write this. I will tell the story of my son's body, and if law still sleeps, I'll speak until the Tallahassee's coursing through its dreams. Write this down. My son's dreams, bigger than the hoop of John Wayne's Hollywood lasso,